Hi everybody, it's Angel Shaver, Stampin Up Independent Demonstrator from Kansas. And believe it or not, this week I am live on Thursday at 2 p.m. Central Time. I cannot even remember the last time that I was able to make it here live on time. It has been a couple of months, I'm telling you. But I'm here on time, and it is the last Thursday of January. But at least we get to do one of the Sweet Conversations cards live and on time. So I am going to point you down and we are going to get started crafting. I am still upstairs in my office filming, and so when that happens, I do not have my computer running at the same time. So I cannot see your comments, I can't respond to you live, but I will definitely respond to you later. Okay, I made a card earlier, put on my blog at angelstamps.net earlier today using the Sweet Conversation stamp set, and I used Real Red and Blushing Bride. But I thought we would try to do something similar, only switch up the colors a little bit. As you can see, there's some different colors in the Designer Series paper. There's still Real Red and Blushing Bride, but there are also some purples and Pool Party and Granny Apple Green. So if you happen to be looking for a Valentine that is not pink and red, here we're going to make one today that is green and blue. So I'm going to let us get started. We're using the Granny Apple Green cardstock cut hot dog style, which is take an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and cut it in half long ways. So that makes it 4 1/4 by 11. And then you fold it. I'm looking for my bone folder. Since I'm up in my office, things are all in different places. Plus, there's a whole lot of extra stuff laying around. Okay. And I'm going to use my bone folder to crease the top of the card. And so here's our card base. I'll put that aside for now. I've cut our layers both at a Pool Party 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put one aside. I'm going to keep one because what I chose to do with the Designer Series paper, instead of making a 2-inch strip that goes all the way across straight, I cut a 2-inch strip and then I cut it at a slight angle. So it gives it a little something extra for the eye. I'm going to go ahead and put this on our Pool Party. And then I'm going to set this aside because we're going to do some stamping and cutting out with the mini Stamp Cut and Emboss. The great thing about these different hearts in the Sweet Conversations stamp set is that there are some you can use to make solid hearts in whatever color you want. But then you can add dots, you can add stripes, and you can also either stamp the conversation heart sentiment on top of the hearts you just stamped, or you can do them all by themselves on different color cardstock. And that's what we are going to do. We're going to pull out the conversation hearts and stamp them on the different colors of cardstock. Grab my stamp block and we'll get ready to do this. I'm just using the Tuxedo Black Memento ink to do this so that we can read all of the different sentiments. Fun to do these just random different hearts. That's the same shape, so I'm going to put it on a different color of cardstock, and I'm setting them up there, and I'll clean them later. And I'm just doing one of each. All right. While I'm stamping, I'm going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day on our card front. And I might go ahead and stamp a couple of hearts on the inside of our card. I'll follow the line somewhat. Okay. I'm done with the black. I just want to stamp a couple of hearts on the inside of that. Good thing it stuck to my seatbelt. Made it pretty easy to find. I'm going to do a Highland Heather bigger heart. And a greeny apple green heart smaller than that. Done with the stamping. Put these aside and grab my cut and emboss and my dies. So here's the stamp and cut and emboss, and the mini stamp and cut and emboss just uses the one plate and then the cutting plates. And I'm going to grab the dies and we're going to get started cutting all of these out. I think I'm going to go ahead and do some little hearts while I'm at it, just because it's fun. Small green hearts. I'll get the other cutting plate. Not sure what all you can see, but I think you can see over here, yes. So, get those hearts because we'll use them again. And we have, oh, I'll need to fussy cut these a little bit. So I'll just put them up there for now. And then this cuts out the small hearts plus this fun element of all the hearts cut together. And now we'll do the pink. Do the same thing. That heart frame on there. And let me get the other one out. I'll put it right on there. And then, if there's room, we're gonna do those pink hearts as well. Up, they moved. Not that I can't fix them by fussy cutting, but I kind of don't always want to. My glue hit the floor. All right. Now, I'm going to put these hearts back because I'm done with them. And I'll show you, we have the conversation hearts and also the line of smaller hearts. And then the last one we have to do is the pool party. And we just have one conversation heart on there. Plus I'm going to do a row of the smaller hearts. Keep sliding my frame. That is not my intention, but I do it every time. One of these days, I'm going to remember to go back and use some washi tape when I get it on there so it stays. Okay, here we go. And here we have the conversation heart and some of the smaller hearts. The others are still with the die. So I'll put the die back inside the thing, and along with this conversation heart frame, put those over there. And the last thing we're gonna do is make a small envelope for our love notes using the Granny Apple Green paper. So put that on there. Grab the other cutting plate. And that's the last. We're going to use the mini cut and emboss today. So I'll put all of its pieces and parts away. Okay, and I'm putting my dies away so I don't lose any of them. Now we have this is the envelope, Love Notes envelope die. You will get this cute little piece, and it's already scored for you. So you can just fold it up to be an envelope. You can fold it all the way up and put a heart seal on there if you want. But I'm not going to fold it all the way up. I'm going to fold it part of the way up. And using the glue, we are just going to attach this flap. So it's what holds it closed. All right. Now, here's all of my little hearts that we just cut out, and I'm going to go ahead and trim the ones that need some extra trimming. And then we're going to put this card together. Blue one is fine. The green one's a trimmed. Let's look at the pink ones. Yeah, they need a little trimming as well. All right. Now we have the card front, and I'm going to start by putting our little love note over on the edge, right after the Happy Valentine's Day. And I don't want to put the green hearts in there. That blue one's a little big. Actually, it's not too bad, but we'll just see. We're going to put this blue one in here, and we're just going to put it loose in there. That way, if you wanted to put a secret message behind, you most certainly could. There is room in this envelope. And I was going to grab my glue dots. Oh, here they are. But I lost them for a minute. They're right here. And I'm going to start putting these on the rest of these hearts with a glue dot. one right down there at the bottom. And then I'm going to start just sticking them randomly over around the love note and around the Happy Valentine's Day sentiment. I don't think I'm gonna find a home for any of the frames of the cards all put together on this card. I'm gonna save them and use them on a different card. Oops, that didn't work out so well. It peeled my whole part apart, so I'll throw that one away. Grab another blue one, stick it right there on the glue dot, and pick up the glue dot with it. Making sure you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just randomly placing little hearts until I decide I'm done, which could be in the next few minutes, and you might have to watch me for a while. Alright, I think that I'm finished. I will save the rest of these that we cut out for another card. And now let's put the entire card together. This goes on the inside. And this will go on the outside. And here we go, our Valentine's Day card. Happy Valentine's Day, all those cute little hearts hanging out of the love note envelope. You can tuck a private note back behind there, and there's the inside. And I will see you back here next Thursday at 2 o'clock. It will be February at that point, and we will be starting a new featured stamp set. We will be using the Rainbow series. And so I all of a sudden forgot exactly what it's called, but there is Celebration Designer Series paper that coordinates with it. It's called Sunshine and Rainbows. And there are rainbows, stamp set, and dies that we will be creating with in the month of February. So I will see you then. Bye.